Hello everyone, my name is Luis Castillo and this is my final project for the Small Business Creation course. My business is called Spanish Fluency. It is an online Spanish teaching school with headquarters in Caracas, Venezuela. And this is the logo right here, Spanish Fluency, and exceptional learning experience is the slogan. So, as I consider this business idea, as I went through the semester and learned about the options of how to start a business, whether it would be by buying a business or buying into a business, I considered actually buying into a company called didnt English, which is a company that I currently work at. It's an English teaching company, online English teaching company. But I decided not to go for that because the company is still on the very first stages of development. They just started operations on 2017, and they're still developing things as their website, and they're focused on other areas of their business, on growing their own business. So also there are not much opportunities for their employees to just share and give new ideas, new proposals. I felt the communication is not very well within employees and employers. And finally, the risk of being stolen my idea. Just those three reasons I decided not to go for buying into a business. Now, about opportunity and testing. So there's a growing interest of learning Spanish, especially within the United States, which is my target market. And also the Spanish market, the teaching Spanish market is very underrated on the online field. Most online companies are just dedicated to teaching English. And the third opportunity is that there is extremely low income of Venezuelan teachers, which is the country in which I live, which would give an opportunity for a very low operational budget, and therefore a bigger income or profit. So now the service is an immersion Spanish teaching system and program teachable to any Spanish speaking teacher independently of their field of study. So basically the purpose is to connect any teacher who speaks Spanish to any learning Spanish student through an immersion process. That means that the teacher doesn't need to speak English to teach. And that is the purpose of our system, to connect them both. Now, to prototype this idea, we want to create a very basic program that can be tried with one student and one teacher and see how it goes. Now, here's the business model. We have the students, we have the teachers. Through our service, we connect them both. We have a software and a content which they can use to teach. We connect the students through a marketing strategy and the teachers with recruitment and training. Now the parents provide payment per class, and that becomes revenue. That goes a percentage for the teacher and other part to operational expenses. Now the go-to-market strategy. Our strategy is to build a word-of-mouth reputation through the domination of the main social media. Basically, Instagram is the most used social media. Now, we want to start this by building an Instagram page as a freelancer, which is the stage in which I'm working right now on the teaching process of my business. And then develop main strategies based on word-of-mouth referrals and business reputation. Basically, we just want to grow our reputation early on the stage on the development process of the business, so we can have a lot of demand of students later on. So there is a rapid Spanish-speaking population growing in the United States. In fact, there are projections that in 10 to 20 years there will be more than 50 million persons in the United States speaking Spanish. So, having said that, we have a growing importance of the Spanish of Spanish as speaking language in a globalized world, and also that means that there is a growing interest on a developing bilingual society, especially within the United States. There is this growing interest of becoming bilingual, and the second most spoken language is Spanish. Now, the competition on the competitive landscape, we have these businesses called VIP Kids, Q Kids, ABC English, and GG English. These are the biggest online teaching companies with the same business model, but they are dedicated to teaching English, so they are not direct competitors to us. Now, the biggest company dedicated to teaching Spanish is called Baselink, but they don't have a program for kids, which is the part we want to take advantage of. Their system is very boring, and they are very centered on generating revenue, and they pay very little money to the workforce. Now, on our operation part, we need to develop on the basic technology we need to develop a website for the public and one for the teacher. We need a class software and a digital content that will be matched to the class software with games and boards and any external materials teachers need to teach in an immersion system. Other technology requirements we need a high-speed internet, high-quality webcams and computers, etc. Now, with the experience and talent we need to construct this business, we would need a language teaching experts, web developers and programmers, digital marketing experts and designers. And the organization would be mainly made up of managers. For example, the operative manager, which would supervise over students coordinators and teacher coordinators, and then other managers like recruitment managers, technology managers, marketing and sales. Here we have our financial model. We have a break-even point of 30 monthly students and a very impressive growth rate of 5%. The return on investment is 5.2%. Finally, we have our valuation. We did this DCF analysis, which gives us a final price of $630,000. But I think that on a small business stage, we can sell the business for between $600 and $1 million. On the legal structure, it will be a limited liability company, LLC. And there are other legal requirements like thorough recruitment. We have to be very aware of the people we recruit. Confidentiality, we need to have confidentiality agreements since we are managing students' data and stuff. Advertising and management, since we're working with kids, we need to be very aware of the content we publish. And finally, just keeping also, this is it has a lot to do with confidentiality. Just making sure that our syllabus and oral programs are kept in secret within the community we built. And finally, the wow factor. I think this company is destined to have success because our main goal, or one of our main goals, is to provide an exceptional learning experience, something that the students would truly enjoy. And if a kid enjoys learning, he's going to keep learning, he's going to keep there, he's going to keep consuming our product, and that just will make up for the success of our business. Thank you so much.